Subscribers and fans, Iceman here, and as many of you already know, we recently attained in-game footage of the upcoming Jurassic World Evolution game, and it looks damn cool. In fact, that's an understatement. The models, the renders of these dinosaurs, some of the best I've ever seen in the Jurassic Park realms. This stuff is sweet. Look at how realistic the velociraptors look, just how fluent they are. I'm most impressed with them thus far. But of course, everything else is just looking damn fine as well. The Triceratops, the T-Rex doing that iconic roar. It reminds me of the Lost World Jurassic Park, where the T-Rex is in the city and it ends up like crouching down and roaring. This is freaking awesome. Daddy can't wait to play this game. But I've compiled a few ideas as to what I want in this game, and I would say the first thing is the option after you build your park. Maybe a point in which you get in the game to where you have this option, where you can simply go into a first-person perspective and explore the park as a pedestrian or as a park worker. Now, this mode I don't think should have anything to do with the maintenance and the upkeep and all that stuff, or the strategy entwined stuff at the park, but rather just solely the park experience. I mean, this would be like the closest thing we've had yet to actually visiting a Jurassic Park. Imagine getting into a first-person perspective when the park is open, and you can just walk around and get into the gyrosphere, ride around and look at the herbivores, and all sorts of things. Get up in the aviary and check out the flying reptiles and such. I mean, it would be awesome. Breathtaking experiences, man. We could just fully have a full option to freaking explore the entire island. That would be a blast. And that's really what Daddy wants in this one. That would be so cool. And this is going a bit above and beyond, but check this out. What if, with Frontier Games, they have on their website or whatever in the future, maybe this is an added thing, maybe an expansion, to where fans can upload their final versions of their parks, and you can download those versions, not to further maintenance and build, but giving you a solo option to simply walk around in their park. Would that be fun? Where you can explore other people's parks? And I think random events should continue to occur. And I'm pretty damn sure that's how it's going to be, right? Kind of like how Operation Genesis was, I believe. To where storms happen, outbreaks occur, dinosaurs escape, the power goes out, and it just causes an all-out panic and terror in the park. All sorts of randomized situations. I mean, it's going to be a blast. And I know a lot of people are talking about bioengineering and how we want to make our own dinosaurs. And we can make hybrids and stuff. Now, there could be strategy in this as well, in the bioengineering. Like, you'd have to pretty much gain skill in order to make dinosaurs who are less likely to break out and escape. Ones who, although look formidable and act fierce, are a bit more tame to where they're less likely to break out, and you could create a more successful park. So all sorts of strategy stuff could be entwined in this. But nonetheless, a bioengineering option, and I suppose even maybe an option to where we can make our own hybrids if we want. I don't think that should be essential in the game, but that would be fun if we could make hybrids and go from there, right? And we could experiment in all sorts of ways. Let's see here. I have one or two other ideas of what I wanted for this game, and I thought I wrote the damn things down somewhere. You could buy pre-designed embryos from other players via the website or some sort of fan forum sort of thing that is regulated maybe by Frontier Games. Now, maybe not necessarily with money, but you could buy them with in-game money, perhaps. You could buy the embryos of the hybrids, like say the ones that are really ferocious or the ones that are more tame, to where you can make a more prosperous park. Just all sorts of options where you can buy their eggs. Would that be sweet? Or the embryos and the DNA and stuff? Gee whiz. I'm damn excited for this game. And you know what? I think it would be cool to have like the Explorer, like that classic one from the original Jurassic Park, with the green, yellow, and reddish paint. Now, it might look slightly out of place because it would be so dated. Those things, I believe, are from like 94, 95, maybe 93. So what if they just have like the upgraded version of Ford Explorer, like the 2018 version? Now, I haven't really checked those out lately, but I mean, it can't be that far off, right, from the original model in terms of looks. And it could have the same paint job and the same modifications, like the window up top, the oversized sunroof, and stuff like that. I just think that would be awesome to see those classic era like Ford Explorers, perhaps upgraded, riding through the park, especially if it's implemented the idea that I want, where we can go into a first-person perspective and look around. That would be a blast. So those old school Ford Explorers in the park, please, and Daddy will be very happy. But regardless, even if none of these ideas come to fruition, this game is going to make a damn amazing experience. With how realistic and lifelike the dinosaurs are, the fact alone that we get to create our own park, this is going to be a blast. And from the trailer alone, we get to see them interacting in different ways with one another, like the raptors are chasing the Triceratops. The Triceratops takes a little park for a nap. The helicopter flies around, and it seems as though the Brachiosaurs are reacting to it. Just all sorts of cool stuff. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys want to see in this upcoming game? What sort of modes would you like to be implemented? I imagine walking around in this first-person perspective in a dark, stormy night. The park is nearly closed, but not quite yet. The population is somewhat dwindling. Little kitties have gone to sleep. But there's still an option to walk around the park. The lights are on. Now, the rain starts to hit pretty damn heavy, reminding me, taking me back to the original T-Rex breakout scene that we got in the original Jurassic Park, to where we can see them in their natural habitats, nearly, on the hunt in stormy weather. Now imagine one busting out, and you're at a far stretch of the park, somewhere where there's not as many shelters and stuff, to where you got to get up into a little like shanty, a little bamboo shanty, and hide and fear for your life. Wouldn't that be awesome? To have scenarios like that going on, and raptors could be running around on the sidewalks and stuff. And I hope that they don't turn down the violence too much, because I know that in Operation Genesis, the dinosaurs would eat the people, and it was pretty cool. In fact, we've already seen that in the original trailer for this game. Now, a little bit of blood, you know, it's not going to hurt anyone, right? We can have a little bit of that going on. A few red splats over the vehicles, the ground, blood screaming from the ground, you know, things like that. Like, all to add to the realism experience, I think, would be epic. And of course, I hope for there to be a whole slew of dinosaurs that can be bred, male and female alike, and different variances of them. Like, I believe that the current paleontological information of the T-Rex has it to where the male is smaller than the female, slightly. Maybe 20-30% even, something to that extent. Now, I hope that they have these variances in the game as well, to where they can breed. And perhaps there's some birth control that you can inject in them as well, so it gives you that option. But just a wide array of dinosaurs to choose from. Medium-sized predators, Carnotaurus, Dilophosaurus, and all sorts of stuff like that. Allosaurus, some of the ones that we've wanted in the films, but we haven't really seen yet. Suchomimus, Baryonyx. Wouldn't that be awesome? And I would also like to see an underwater aquarium, similar to what we saw in Jurassic World the film, only very expansive, with several expanding options. To where we can have plesiosaurs, Tylosaurus, mosasaur of course, and other things. Giant sea turtles swimming around, dinosaurs feeding off of them, things like that. Be epic. And the aviary, I think, would be a very nice addition as well. Just imagine the possibilities with that, especially when the flying reptiles escape, cause havoc on the park. But again, let me know your thoughts on my ideas, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see implemented into this upcoming game. I am the Iceman. More videos to come. Oh, and like this video, by the way. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you. Peace be with you.